Hello and welcome to MCPS's Community Connection, the show where we bring real-life learning and education to the community. I'm Marcy McNeil, and today we are here at Williamson High School talking to a group that not only does so much for our school children, but the Mobile community. This organization has been around for more than 40 years, helping to change the lives of families addicted to substance abuse. Not only that, but they also educate businesses, law enforcement, and the general public on issues related to substance abuse prevention and intervention. Right now, joining me is Virginia Guy, the director of the Drug Education Council. She's going to tell us a little bit about this wonderful organization. Hi, Virginia.
Hi, good to be here.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Tell us about the Drug Education Council.
We're a private nonprofit agency serving the community. We've been thrilled to be working with the public school system for a number of years and in a variety of different ways.
So tell us some of the programs that you offer, not just for Mobile County Public Schools, but Mobile County in general.
Right. For the entire community, we have programs that are offered to families from the youngest age all the way through life. We have a continuum of care of services. We want to, our primary goal is prevention. We want to stop drug use before it starts. If that doesn't work, we want to intervene early before an addiction happens. And then if a person is addicted, we want to provide opportunities for them to get the treatment that they need and then get into a life of recovery. So it's the full spectrum of services for our community.
And intervention is very important.
Right.
And I know that you do something within our school system. Normally, you guys are used to testing our athletes because you have to stay clean to play sports. But this year, you started something different, started something new that's unique and working.
Right, it's the Mobile County Public School System Student Drug Testing Program, and the students that are tested are the athletes or anybody participating in any kind of extracurricular activity or driving on campus, or if the parent opts them in. So it's available to every child in the Mobile County Public School System. We do random drug screens on all of the high schools, but the most important part of the program is the education that we do beforehand. We reach all of the students with a very intensive education program to make them understand about the drug testing, but then also to give them reasons not to use and know why it's dangerous for their developing brain and for their ability to learn and to recall information they previously learned and all of that. We really want to help the school system get these children, to be career and college ready.
Right, and that's a good point, because before the students had the benefit of, I couldn't play a game if I would possibly test positive on drugs, but now our students understand maybe I cannot get a job if I test positive.
Right, it just causes so many problems for our community. We know that the younger that we can reach these students and give them those messages and give them the hope. We've got some wonderful jobs that are coming to our community, and we've got some fabulous students that are going to be, perfect for those jobs, and we want to keep those students in our community and, so that they can have happy, healthy families.
Perfect. Now, I know that you do that during the school year, but when we get back, I want you to tell us about some of the programs that are held during the summer that also helps the community and our school children.
Great. Thank you.
Thanks.
So, Nicholas, how was your day at school today?
It was great. We had fun in class today.
So, what did you do differently today at school? I mean, any new projects?
We got a progress report today.
You got your progress reports today? So, how did you do?
Don't know.
You don't know. That's okay. We can check that right here. Wow. Nicholas.
I wish I was in school. If only I had a math test today. I'll stay after class. I'll clean the chalkboard. I wish I was in school.
School ends, but free lunches for your kids don't have to. Find your local food bank at feedingamerica.org/summermeals for help.
we're back to Community Connection, and on this edition, we're talking to Virginia Guy with the Drug Education Council. And Virginia, when we left, we were talking about some of the programs that you offer to our students in Mobile County Public Schools. There's another group that you form out of the Mobile County Public Schools, which is called the SWAT team. Then they go out into the community and educate everyone else. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Right. The SWAT team, it stands for Students Working Against Tobacco, and that is working very closely with the Mobile County Public Health Department to really let young people know the dangers of tobacco use. We want to, we would like to completely eliminate tobacco use, in our community. We know that it's one of the few products that, even used according to the manufacturer's instruction, causes illness and death. And our young people understand that. We've seen some studies recently where we've shown that smoking rates are going down. And so we're thrilled about that. We want to keep working on that and strengthen those efforts. We also want to give people, if they have started smoking, we want to give them some smoking cessation opportunities. There's a lot of help out there to quit smoking. We know that it's bad for our environment, it's bad for our lungs, it's bad for our community. Secondhand, thirdhand smoke, all of it's just really harmful. So we want to do that. We also have the Underage Drinking Task Force, and that's an effort to really, alcohol in any demographic is the drug of choice. And we know that the younger you start using alcohol, the more likely you are to become addicted. And we want to prevent addiction. And so we know that the longer you can delay the onset of use, the less likely you are to become addicted.
And this is great information for parents to know, as well as students. I know that you're bringing it into the schools, so how can the parents find out more? Do you have a website that they can go to or information they can gather?
We do. That's the number one thing. If parents can educate themselves, they can call our office if they just want to talk about any of the drugs or how to talk to their young person. We've got videos, books, all kinds of things. We've got a lot of help on our website, which is www.drugeducation.org. So you can contact us any way that you prefer, and we'll be glad to help families know how to talk to their children about the dangers of alcohol and other drugs.
Perfect, and it's great if they can start as early as possible. What is the age range that you suggest that parents kind of start talking to their children about the abuse of alcohol or smoking?
Mm-hmm. Well, those are a little bit later. We really want parents to start the conversation early. Okay. We want to start, let them know the difference in medicine and candy, because a lot of medicine looks like candy, and so we don't want little bitty children putting that in their mouth. We want them to know that they're not to take any medicine unless it's given to them by their parent, so that they're not supposed to take anybody else's medicine, whether they're at daycare or wherever they are, at somebody else's house, and to recognize the difference in medicine and candy. Then you've established those lines of communication. It's about safety. And then as the child ages, the parent will know when to start talking to them about, not smoking, and then drinking, and then of course marijuana use, and then the other drugs. So it's really one of those things that you start with age-appropriate messages when the child is very young, and then those messages progress as the child gets older and and are more in harm's way.
Right. Key points to know.
Right.
Well, also we can continue the education of our children during the summer months. Can you tell us some of the great summer youth programs you have overall for the Drug Educational Council?
We've got a lot of programs going on this summer, and of course the one that we're here today for is one of the most exciting. We're at Williamson High School. We've got over 80 students here, divided into teams. They're playing competition. They're learning, good life skills. They're learning about creative and performing arts. They're able to really expand their horizons, and they've taken tours of agencies, as far as career exploration, and it's an exciting opportunity for the summer. It's fun, but it's also learning, and it's active. It's getting those, that energy going, and helping these kids be healthy.
This is a great camp. What are the ages that you have participating in the summer youth program?
It's mostly middle and upper elementary, middle, and then into high school.
Okay.
So.
And how can parents get involved? Where can they go to possibly sign their child up for next year or learn about entering it? Or
Right. Every year it's open to any parent who wants to enroll their child. They can contact our office. Most of the schools will have information about the program if a parent is at their school looking for opportunities for the summer. We usually have flyers in most of the schools. Again, they can check our website, call our office. We run it basically the same hours as summer school hours, so it's really easy for parents to figure that out. And Williamson has just been wonderful to host us here, and the kids are having a great time, and even the adults that are here are having a ball, so it's a lot of fun.
It looks like a lot of fun, and when we get back, we're going to take our audience to the fun and check out what they're learning this summer and how the Drug Educational Council is helping. We'll be right back.
Nationwide, an average of 24 children die each year.
And another 17,000 are injured in bus-related accidents.
Many of these can be prevented. The safety of our children comes first.
For the safety of our future, obey all traffic laws related to school bus safety.
Hi, I'm Pat Mitchell, Director of Transportation for the Mobile County Public School System. We're asking you to obey all bus safety laws. It could save a life. Remember, stop ahead when you see red. Our future depends on it.
The quality of education that I received from the Mobile County Public School System really prepared me for global success. Being an international opera singer, I get to travel all across the world. And one of the most important aspects about that is being able to communicate and work with people. And the Mobile County Public School System really equipped me to be greatly successful worldwide.
Welcome back to Community Connection, and as promised, now we're going to discuss the Summer Youth Kids Rock program that the Drug Education Council is having. We're going to talk to Miss Vandalyn Pierre.
Hi.
Hi, Miss Pierre.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Tell us a little bit about Kids Rock this summer.
Kids Rock program, students, once they arrive in the morning at 8:30, they go to their classes, which may be math or reading, computer, or it could be an alternative program where we teach them how to interact with other people out in the community. We have that, and then we have our wonderful performing arts program, and then we have the recreation program. The kids they go out from one class to the other, and they're broken up into the age groups. And so therefore, when they're doing tutorial, if it's for 6th grader, then it will be for 6th grade, if it's 7th grade, or therefore. But they do that all day long. And then we also team up with the Mobile County Public Schools for our free lunch program. So we provide lunch for them as well. So throughout the morning, they come in and they're active, they're going from one class to the other, then lunch, and then they wrap up the day with their performing arts class.
I don't think many people know that you have a summer program. You have a summer camp that you offer to children in the community.
This is our 24th year of having this program. It started off being an enriched program. The name changed to STARS, and now it's called Kids Rock. But we have it, we team up with all our partnerships, our federal and local law enforcement agencies, and when we team up with them, that just makes it wonderful. They do mentoring to all of our children, and so we're very excited to have them with us this year.
What is the goal that you have for the students that attend Kids Rock?
Our goal is to give all the kids to feel good about themselves. We want to teach them the importance of saying no to any kind of substance and give them the power to be able to say that. So we want to do that along with helping them to be able to go back into the next school year a little bit more knowledgeable as it relates to their math and their reading, and they'll be a little more further advanced than that.
This is great, and they're having fun while learning this.
Yes, they are. They're having a good time. We participate in championships along, like I said earlier, with our law enforcement, and that's always a lot of fun for the kids. They look forward to that. We have games like volleyball, We have basketball, we have mop ball, and then also the kids get an opportunity to go even visit the agencies that participate, and that's something that they all look forward to. And I think the adults have just as much fun as the young people, so that's great. We look
And
forward
that's
to
important.
it. And we also incorporate our parents, because we invite our parents to come and be a part of each program that we have.
Right.
They welcome to come in and sit in the classrooms, and then at the very end, we have a culminating program where we invite all of the parents, all law enforcement, the entire community, to be able to come out and see what these young people have learned just within those 5 weeks.
And that's important that you bring in the community. You said earlier, you talked about partnership. Partnerships, one of the most important partnerships you have is with the Mobile Sheriff Department.
Mobile Sheriff Department, we have Miss Lori Miles from Mobile Sheriff Department that does excellent with us, and she can explain what they do.
Hi, Ms. Miles.
Hello.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Well, we're just thrilled to be a part of it because we use it as a recruiting tool. We took a bunch of the kids over to our office and showed them our correction facility and then showed them the Mobile County Sheriff's Office. So we're using it as if you want to join law enforcement, we're here for you. We'll show you the path to take, and we'd love to have them join us as a career.
A win-win situation.
Absolutely.
That's great, especially since the Mobile County Public Schools are really into the college and career ready. So that's a great career path.
Correct.
Now tell me, a lot of students, a lot of children can be fearful of law enforcement or sheriff's office. Tell me why it's important to talk to them while they're young.
Just to show them that we're just like them. I mean, the only reason they have to be fearful of us is if they're breaking the law. Other than that, we're just like their mother and father and their grandparents and their aunts and uncles, and we want to see them succeed, and we want to give them the right tools to put in their toolbox so that they can succeed. And I think by the end of the day, especially the day that we gave them a tour of our office, you had smiling kids, you had kids that did not want to go back to jail again. They did tour our jail, but you also had kids looking at our office from a different view. So it was great. We feel like we've made good relationships here.
And the best relationship, of course, is with the Drug Education Council. Can you tell us some more programs that you have with them?
Yeah, we do a lot. The Sheriff Sam Cochran serves on their board. We do a lot of programs that promote, we pay contribute to the drug testing in the Mobile County Public Schools, and that's huge for us because we know prevention on the front end is going to prevent us from getting them at our jail later on. So we really strongly believe in that program, and we'll continue to contribute there. But anything else they call us about and ask us, and if it involves kids in the community, we're there.
Well, we really appreciate it.
Thank you.
And I'm pretty sure the students appreciate it as well as Ms. Pierre?
They do. Our students love it, and we have one of our students with us today who can tell you how she feels about the program.
Okay, and you are?
Savannah.
Savannah, and what school do you go to, Savannah?
Dunbar.
Savannah from Dunbar. Can you tell us what you experienced so far here at camp?
Well, when we went to the jail, it was good.
Good as in you don't want to go back?
And it was just creative and different and free.
Great. What are some of the other things that you're participating in during the Kids Rock?
We're in choir, and we got a dance thing we do.
So is it fair to say that that's probably one of your favorite parts?
Yeah.
Well, that's great. Savannah, thank you so much for talking to us today.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure meeting you, and I'm pretty sure that you've enjoyed camp. Would you recommend it to your friends?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, thank you for talking to us. And when we get back, we're going to talk some more to Miss Pierre. She's going to bring some very, very special staff in to explain what Savannah was talking about, their favorite part, performing arts.
Here is my handle and here is my spout.
When I get all steamed up, then I shout,
Tip me over and pour me out. Oh.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life.
Cheers.
Take time to be a dad today.
When When life's this hard, it's no wonder 7,000 students drop out every school day. Visit boostup.org and help kids in your community stay in school.
You make me wear my bike helmet. You taught me never to run with scissors. And to follow the swimming rules. You tell me to stay away from drugs. To always buckle my seatbelt.
So why do you keep a loaded gun in your drawer?
How safe is that?
You asked them to follow some safety rules. Now they're asking you. In fact, they're counting on you. Never let your gun get into the wrong hands. Remember, always lock it up. Visit ncpc.org.
Welcome back. We talked earlier to Ms. Pierre about the program in general here at Williamson High during the summer. Now I want to focus in on the best part, at least that's what the students say, is the best part of their day, which is the
performing arts.
Performing
They
arts.
love the performing arts. They come here early in the morning looking forward to the performing arts, and rightfully so. It's a time when they can express who they are. Right. We have wonderful, I think we have the best there is that's teaching performing arts, and so the kids love it. They get an opportunity to express who they are through song and through dance. And not only do they just sing the songs, but they also are taught the meaning of them. So it adds another version to why they really enjoy it, and it looks forward. It's something different. And it's not just the average coming to a summer program, sitting down doing something, but give them an opportunity to be who they are.
Yeah, that's perfect. And as a parent myself, that's what I appreciate. And this is also the best part of camp because, you know, I'd rather them to sing and dance around here than in the hallways.
Exactly.
But I do appreciate music teachers such as the ones you have here.
I have Mr. Fry here, he teaches, and Mrs. Nichols, and they are an awesome duo together.
Wonderful.
Awesome, awesome.
Yes, and we saw what you did earlier with the students. Tell us a little bit about what the music program is here at the Drug Education Council.
Well, basically we really want to make sure that all of the music that we present have a positive message and make sure that the students actually know what they sing about. Many times we sing songs and just don't know the meaning, and we want to spark their creativity. Want them just to express who they are, and many of the students come in and say, I can't sing, I don't know how to sing, but I say just try and do your best, and that's all we expect.
Yeah, and then they end up loving it, don't they?
They really do, and we have students that, Mr. Fry, I don't want to go to my next class, I want to stay here, so it's exciting.
Well, tell me, you choose a theme every summer, so what's the theme this year?
The thing this year is fireworks, and it comes from one of the songs that we'll be singing, which is actually Fireworks.
Okay.
And pretty much, you know, you think about fireworks, you think about the sky.
Right.
And people say that the sky is the limit, but, you know, we want to even go beyond the sky. We just want the students to strive to do their best each and every day, not just in music, but in the whole program, and we're excited about the progress that we're seeing in the students.
What a great positive message. This would really help the students, but also they get to show off their talents. How do they do that?
They do. Now, I'm not a good dancer, and I'll let you know that, but I am good at singing, and so the students, they come in and they're excited. They come in, and some of them can sing very high, some of them sing low,
right.
Some of them want to dance, and so we've incorporated all of those things just so we don't leave any students out, and all of the students are included in the process.
So once everyone has chosen their specialty, you throw it all in the mix, put it together, and the parents come for the big finale, right?
Yes. Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that at the end.
Well, at the end, it's going to be the showcase, and this is their time to shine. They've been working hard for 5 weeks, putting this music together and just giving it their all, and this is their chance to show to their parents, to the community, to just everyone in general, how well they are and how great of talent that they have.
And how much fun they had this summer.
Oh yes.
And I
So
know
much
they
fun.
get it. Ms. Pierre, why is it important to incorporate the arts in learning?
The whole purpose of that is because students, we can all read and you can write. When you incorporate the arts, it gives you an opportunity to really think. It opens your mind, it broadens your horizon. And so we want to always have the arts as a part of, to express themselves. And once they start doing that, then everything else will just fall in place. But if you don't have an opportunity to express yourself, then sometimes it makes it harder to do other things. So we don't ever want to leave that part out. You know, we want to have the tutorial with the math, the reading, computer, you know, and we also do creative and performing arts. But we also do where we teach them the importance of being drug-free, that it's okay and that's popular to be drug-free, and we want them to know that. But we have to have the performing arts in order, that's our drawing card.
Yes.
When they come somewhere where they know they can get a chance to express themselves. So we look forward to it every year.
Oh, and I'm
excited.
sure the audience does too. And it also has an underlying build of confidence. And once they have that confidence, it's easier to turn and say no to drugs?
Exactly right. If they know that they feel good about themselves, because sometimes, you know, I've watched kids come in and they be very shy, they don't want to be a part of, and after about 5 weeks, I mean, they're our shining stars. And so it builds that confidence, and we keep in touch with them throughout the entire year to make sure that they continue to do that. The wonderful thing about this program is that they come back every year. In fact, this year we have some students who are here that their parents was part of our program years ago. So that speaks volumes of how the confidence that builds up and come with the kids. So we look forward to that.
Well, we thank you for that, Ms. Pierre. You and your staff, you're our shining stars for this summer. Thank you so much for all that you do. And when we get back, we're going to sum up what we've learned today from the Drug Education Council. Stay tuned.
Nationwide, an average of 24 children die each year.
And another 17,000 are injured in bus-related accidents.
Many of these can be prevented. The safety of our children comes first.
For the safety of our future, obey all traffic laws related to school bus safety.
Hi, I'm Pat Mitchell, Director of Transportation for the Mobile County Public School System. We're asking you to obey all bus safety laws. It could save a life. Remember, stop ahead when you see red. Our future depends on it.
Before we leave today, we cannot go without thanking Ms. Pierre and Ms. Guy for their wonderful information on the camps that they have this summer and all year round. And Ms. Pierre, one more question. I know we talked to the Mobile Sheriff Department, but you have other partners that are equally involved in this program. Can you list them?
We do. They're the Mobile Police Department, U.S. Attorney, FBI, Homeland Security. And we really thank them for all that they've done, and more importantly, we thank you.
Oh, thank you for having us. So we thank them, and we thank you, the audience, for watching today. Catch us next time on Community Connection.